What is up everyone, this is Supermask Rabbid and welcome back to another video. How you doing? So today we're going to be reacting to the new Nintendo Direct that was just finished streaming, of course, since I don't usually watch the streams. I usually just wait until after the streams, of course, because I find that a little bit better for me actually. So without further ado, let's go ahead and react to it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Retro Mario, nice. It's very difficult. Oh, Super Mario Maker. Huh. Why did I not think of that first thing? Well, that made the method a lot more easier. A lot of new functions I didn't notice. And they're bringing it to Switch. Oh yeah. They're bringing a second one. Oh. Like that beat. Now it customs go nice. Oh, they custom my 3D world. Yes. Well, technically now it's Super Mario 2D World if you think about it. Huh. Oh, we got the Spin and Tail boss, whatever his name was. June 2019, okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Soizu, and
How you doing?
Be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2. There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned. Alright, next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
For the first time in 10 years.
Ooh.
The Marvel Ultimate Alliance series
yes.
returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge cast of Marvel superheroes, from Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, Defenders, X-Men, and more, to stop Thanos and the Black Order from unleashing cosmic chaos.
So this is Infinity War, the video game then.
Systems or online. And get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher.
Oh snap, Captain Marvel's in this.
Cosmic Protector Captain Marvel. Wield her power.
Well, this game's gonna be easy to beat then, because she's literally one of the most OP Mario characters.
In Carol Danvers' case, literally.
And she's getting a movie next month as well. With Brie Larson, I think, is playing Captain Marvel.
Whether you join forces with
and we've
friends
got young Samuel Jackson,
take teamwork to unprecedented
Jude
levels.
Law's in it as well, and also bring back Coulson as well, which is nice. But then again, it takes place in the 90s.
The team of possibilities will be off the charts.
What was that big dog there?
The Black Order launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer. Welcome back, Box Boy.
Box Boy?
Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun doing it. The critically acclaimed puzzle series Box Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time. This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something else in too.
It's a girl!
This time, 2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages. After completing the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one. In all, There are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date. Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th. The Ultimate Spring Update. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward
no, here
with
we
the
go.
version 3.0 update this spring. What are we
Yeah,
adding,
I'm
you
wearing a
ask?
Mario hat, by the way.
You'll just have to wait to find out. Remember, Joker is a part of Challenger Pack 1. He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April.
Okay.
In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo figures are on the way too. There's even more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version. After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op.
Well, it's about time.
Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available later today. And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses. Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain the shiny crowd in each course.
Oh god, there's 2 of those big birds.
Or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving you early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available. Steel yourself for old-school action in an all-new Gothic castle. The side-scrolling action of yore shall rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And so, the young lady Miriam, host of the Alchemist's Curse, must use her unwanted gifts to slay the demons wrought by the curse's original host, Jiwa. With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeebel's castle at lightning speed.
Jeez, I'm gonna lose track of this playable character then if I'm gonna play this game.
Scrollers don't apply. Throughout the castle, a treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the main story,
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
subquests, and more. Stop the fall of man at the hands of demons, and don't be afraid to show them your dark side. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, emerges from the shadows this summer. The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Argon. On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malrod and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online. You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine. Now you can dash, fly, play in first person, explore underwater.
The detail in this game looks
or
really good,
all over
actually.
the new retro-inspired map. If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft a legendary builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne. When Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th. There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Well, how's it looking? Next, we have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please, take a look.
Pokemon? Definitely not
There are
Pokemon.
RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest, the series
it's
that
Dragon
defines
Quest.
the genre.
and the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force, pairing the series' beloved style and perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history. Where there is light, darkness follows, for no one does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that prophecy says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him.
My headless horseman.
On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the Luminary. When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag band of adventurers who will join him on his quest to set things right. Together they'll explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land Erdrea.
Looks a little bit
Monsters roam
small for a
free
host,
around
don't you think?
encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles. You must know when to attack,
Big blob thing
when to use
with a
magic,
crown.
and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons,
Really
armor,
just
and
like keep my head here
accessories.
so the light's not shining on
Looking
it.
for an item, then help people out in
See what I mean?
Supermask. Or try your hand at the casino, or horse racing. Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old.
I think you'll go faster on
This is
2D
also
anyway.
the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
Japanese cries. It's a weird jellyfish blobby thing. And they've got gimps as well. And bunny girls.
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled
Dragon
up.
Quest
Dragon Quest 11S.
11.
Echoes of an elusive
Sorry, I'm
age,
not good with Roman
definitive
numerals.
edition. Launching
God damn it.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like
Oh,
you've never
no.
seen before.
Really, they're doing a Tsum
These
Tsum
stuffed
game?
Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players. You can play online as well with players from around the world. And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles. Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019. We're picking up a distress call in the Atlas star system. But this time, it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikonen, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals they are. in a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of Seek and Destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April. A heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up once again. Another season, another reason to
Another
wield
anime
weapons and
RPG.
spells against monsters. Interact with townsfolk
It is
daily.
about to be fall.
Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm.
That's not how you grow
Cook some
vegetables.
fish.
At least I got fish,
Cook up a
right?
storm.
That better not be
Raise
pineapple on that
monsters.
pizza.
This fantastical
Animal
circle
do you
of life
see?
will keep you
Lovely.
coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch. Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
What?
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game. Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year. And we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future. Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls. Before those souls become monsters.
No fancy
In this
RPG.
action RPG from the developers
so
of
many
I Am
fancy
Setsuna
RPGs.
and Lost Sphere.
I don't have a problem with them, it's
To a
just like to
realm
wonder
built
why
upon
is there so
the tenets
many.
of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives,
Is this a
forbidden
cult?
to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue lost
Yep,
souls
it's definitely a
from
game
terrible
about a
fate,
cult.
becoming monsters.
Oh, that's
When
creepy.
battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019. Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a whirl of craft.
I was about to
You know
say,
what that means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here.
yay!
This time, we like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display. As Yoshi, you'll go rafting,
Oh, that's a big fish.
race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi.
Thanks, man.
Our robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale,
Oh, they're
you'll
bringing
have
this
some
guy
challenging
back.
bosses to wrangle.
And this guy as well.
Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies. There are more than 180 of these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on.
Nintendo Labo.
Later today,
Really quite
we'll
interesting,
release
the
a
labo,
demo,
really.
which lets you play through the first course.
Might have a go at that.
Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th.
March 29th,
We
okay.
have more Nintendo Switch headlines coming up.
So that's a
but
month and a
first,
half away.
another update from Mr. Koizumi.
How's it going so far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Please have a look.
Just gotta do that every time. Just click. She's been asleep a while, hasn't she? Don't look at me with those eyes.
What could have brought you here?
It's a Nintendo Direct, love. Why else wouldn't I be here?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
That's good to know.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an
It's not a
unexpected
fancy
incident
anime
reveals
game.
an unknown power
God damn, why is there so many of these?
you'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
Talk to you from now on, right?
Right?
Garrick Mach Monastery lies at the center of three large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of three houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader and future emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boast Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose?
Gryffindor. Shit, wrong franchise.
Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seiros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory. At the Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons. Master the study of magic, and acquire special skills such as horsemanship. You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities. Through combat experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential.
So instead
Your
of
students can also
getting teach by
interact with each
teacher,
other
we
at
are
the
teaching
academy.
the
By
students.
doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better
Don't need to get that
support
much
each
in
other
video
on the
games now, do you?
battlefield.
But when the Dark Forces arrive... Yep, you'll die indeed. Hey, over here! So all the houses are working together then? I thought they were against each other.
Forward, now!
3 territories, 3 houses. Your very own journey. Fire Emblem Three Houses will release on July 26th.
Okay. Alright.
So, how does it look?
Good.
Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem Three Houses would release this spring, but more development time will be necessary. And so the new release date is July 26th. That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer. But we hope you'll look forward to
We'll
the
go
next
quick if you're
generation Fire
patient.
Emblem all the same.
Like me.
Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player standing
Is that a Tetris block?
99 players. But only one reigns supreme.
Kind of
This
sounds
is-
familiar to a Battle Royale. Wait,
Tetris 99.
don't you fucking dare. Oh my god, why
The
did
iconic
they
puzzle
do
game
this?
arrives with an online experience like no other. Nintendo Switch Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game. If you're attacked with garbage, attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become
I
the
want to
sole
die
survivor.
now. After seeing this, why is this a
Nintendo
thing?
Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight.
That literally looks like it's going to take the fun out of Tetris now.
Download later today.
Tetris is only
Look
good
forward
for
to
one
battling it
person.
out in upcoming online events. Prepare to kill,
Ooh,
survive,
Dead by Daylight.
or
They're
die
bringing this to
in
the
Dead by
Switch.
Daylight.
Nice.
Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear, struggling to survive. And then you meet another survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run. Hide. Scavenge for items. Open the gates and escape with your life. Or take on the role of the killer to make the so-called survivors your next victims.
Ooh, that was
Terrifying?
close.
Oh yes. Satisfying. Just you wait. With loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this fall. This dog will ruin your day.
Undertale. For players that completed Undertale. Wait, is this Deltarune? They bring this to Switch? A new experience by Toby Fox. Deltarune. Chapter 1. Yeah, I thought they would bring this back. Now, a sentence for the free trailer. Oh. Oh my god. So many doggos! There aren't actually that many dogs in the game. Yeah, I know. I played Deltarune Chapter 1. Available February 28th on the Nintendo Shop for free. More captures currently in development. Will not be free.
Now for a message from the producer of the futuristic mech action game, Damon X Machina.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichiro Tsukura, producer of Damon X Machina, and I have some news for you. Later today, we'll be releasing a demo called Damon X Machina Prototype Mission on Nintendo eShop for a limited time. The game is still in development, but in the demo you can battle 4 different missions while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal. You can also experience a boss
So,
battle
what I'm witnessing right now is some kind
Please try it out.
of anime version of Titanfall.
After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be. We have more to say about Damon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account so you can stay up to date on the latest information. Damon X Machina should be launching this summer.
Okay.
With that in mind, the development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills. You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona, all DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls.
Motion controls?
Players can race online or locally, and two
Who
players
even
can race
uses
split
motion
screen on a
controls?
single system. From street racing to demolition derby, when Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again, or for the very first time. Created in
It's another
collaboration
fancy
with
game.
neuroscientists and people who experience
There's so
psychosis,
many of them in this
Hellblade
direct.
takes players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game, and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why.
Oh, that was creepy, whatever that thing was.
On Nintendo Switch this spring. The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger. Mortal Kombat 11 proves the saga 25
Mortal
years in the telling
Kombat.
is far from over. With
Ooh,
all
that
new
was
custom
close.
character variations, plus new characters and returning veterans taking up the fight. In a fresh new adventure,
Ooh, what's this
Unravel
game
2
again?
sees players
Unravel
take
2.
control of two adorable Yarnies.
This one,
Control
this
both
game looks
Yarnies
really
on
cute.
your own in
Kind of
single
reminds me of
play with a friend in local co-op.
Ori
For some
and the
puzzling
Blind
platforming
Forest.
fun,
Actually, when does Ori and
Unravel
the
2
Will of the
comes to
Wisps come
Nintendo
out?
Switch March
That's what I'm
22nd.
looking forward to play.
For the first time on
Oh,
Nintendo
got some
Switch,
Assassin's Creed going on over here.
Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras in history as you fight for freedom and independence and usher in the rise of a nation. All the original downloadable content, plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy fans, better open your calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch March 26th. We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch
Oh
later
no, I remember
today.
this song. Don't bring
Once
this
a
back in my
classic,
head.
always a
No.
classic. That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
How's everything looking? Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct. Please stay with us until the end. Let's take a look, shall we?
Futuristic City, another anime game, but it's not fantasy this time. It's with two futuristic cops. From the looks of things. They're about to suit up or something. Nope, not suit up. Great holographic robots.
How foolish. You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation. Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
What the hell is that line? Straight to damnation, you're the terrorist here.
All because of how you were born. Doomed to be abused by those idiots until you die. Chained
The
to
artwork in this game
your
looks really cool.
powerless
Are they chained together?
Has been most revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
That's who comes with a character design set, man. I didn't mean what they said. Super Vitanica, the one for 101 beer now. Ooh. British to run, afternoon rains. We've got some huge game developers working on this. Astral Chain. 5th of August 2019. Makes sense why it's called that, because those cops look like they were chained together.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games. It looked like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it?
Yeah, see, look, they're chained together.
I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
Okay, what's the last one? Because usually, like, the last title of a direct is usually like something big. And it's another anime game. What a surprise! What a surprise! There's a huge storm, waves, lightning, a boat, and... Is that Link? Yep, it's Link. Reminds me of the introduction to Link's Awakening. Are they remaking Link's Awakening? I don't like that version of the theme. The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. Yeah, I thought so. But what is that art style? Why is there a chainsaw? Why does Link look like he's a Zoom Zoom? What the hell is this art style? So childish and bad. Hoot hoot, great blade. I am an arrow. Goombas, what the fuck? Wrong Nintendo franchise. God damn it. Developers, what are you thinking? Why? Why is this a thing?
So, what did you think? At long last, 1993's Game Boy classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch. After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay. Well, that's that then. I have some questions to say about that. Really was, why is Link's Awakening remake art style like a Zoom Zoom? Like, I don't get that. There was just like so much anime and fantasy games in that direct that a lot of things in there aren't really interesting because it was all like mostly just the same thing but like different games and all that. And why is Tetris Battle Royale a thing? Why? What's the point? It just takes the fun out of Tetris. That's why I said earlier Tetris is only fun with one player. And there were only 3 things that looked interesting in that direct. One was Yoshi's Crafted World, which I've seen before, and that's coming out end of next month, I believe. Sometime next month. And also Super Mario Maker 2, which I'll be definitely getting, because this one has like more features, and I loved the first Mario Maker, but seeing the new one with like new features, especially like a Super Mario 3D World or Super Mario 2D World layout is going to be pretty cool. And also Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, like I used to love like the first Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, but seeing them bring back this franchise is going to be really interesting, I guess. And yeah, but I wonder what they're going to do for the next direct. Depends on what the next direct is going to be, really. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you liked the video, remember to like, comment and subscribe for more videos and for more reactions like this one. But until then, see you later.